Midnight, Monday, May 1st, 2000. The screams came out of nowhere. One day, James Leininger, just 3 weeks past his second birthday, was a happy, playful toddler, the centerpiece of a loving family of three living on the soft coastal plain of southern Louisiana. And then suddenly, in the darkest hour of midnight, he was flopping around on his bed like a broken power line, howling at the sky as if he could crack open the heavens with his ear-shattering distress.
These are samples of the recurring drawings that James did every day for a year and a half or 2 years. It was just like the nightmares. It just goes on and on.
I was always looking for a logical explanation for James's nightmares and his knowledge of aviation. And many people have asked us, do we have an aviation or military background? And we don't. And that's what made James's recollections so much more uncanny, that he had this basic knowledge of military and aviation where there was no way he could be getting this information.
James in his nightmares described crashing into water, and in the research that we did for the story, these are the aircraft action reports from VC-81, about 400 pages of action report.
After my husband and I did extensive research, based on what James had told us, we were able to determine that James was remembering the life of a fighter pilot who'd been killed during World War II at the Battle for Iwo Jima. His name was James M. Huston, Jr. And when his family sent us the initial package of photographs, we were amazed by the striking resemblance between James M. Huston, Jr., the fighter pilot who was shot down in World War II, and our own son, James.
I was not just skeptical, I was adamant that this was not happening in my house, and my belief system rebelled against the concept and the idea of reincarnation and past lives.
It was important for me to write this book with my husband, number one, to tell James's story. I actually think that what James experienced is not an uncommon phenomenon. I think probably a lot of children remember past lives when they're in the 2 to 5 year old age bracket.
What we did was we listened and we followed the things that our son gave us. It became an adventure. It became an adventure, a discovery that went thousands of miles, talking to hundreds of people and establishing facts beyond any reasonable doubt of proof that this is not a coincidence. This is indeed the past life experience of a child remembering the spirit and having the spirit of another person join this reality.